What's going on, real ass whores? What's going on, bitches? Welcome back to another edition of Bo's Briefing. I am your favorite guy, Bo, and y'all listen today. Today's video is sponsored by Raw, aka Real Ass Whores, because the City Girls' latest album dropped over the weekend, and I'm gonna tell y'all a thing or two that came into my mind about the situation in the project. A little tidbit is, why does the project feel more like an EP mixtape drop than a solid project that we labeling an album? But we also too gonna talk about young jock, old perm headed bubble bump head nose ass. And we're gonna discuss a little bit of Jada, but I'll say Jada to the end because I know y'all sick of her. But I think I need to enter my 2 cents into the chat when it pertains to Jada Pinkett. But the City Girls just dropped Raw, Real Ass Whores. Hate the name. Very indifferent about the album itself. Let me tell you something. Just in general, there are a lot of people that are sampling old songs, and they are smart as hell because those are the songs that I like. I took tally. The City Girls sampled at least 5 songs. I counted at least 5 samples. My musical palette don't stretch as far as some of y'all, so y'all might have caught on to a little bit more of the tunes and the jingles and the 808s than I did. But I counted at least 5. And those were like some of my favorite songs that I gravitated towards. I would say that not favorite because I don't know if I had one song that could have been a favorite. I don't think that was it Show Me the Money? I think it might have been Show Me the Money. I like Show Me the Money a lot. Emotions with Money Long was cool too. And there were some more that I liked, but like I said, the majority of the ones that I liked were sampled songs, meaning baby, I done already gravitated towards the bass song out of this, and that's where I'm at. A lot of the trap beats, I hate trap music. Let's progress past that. I hate all the damn bass. I hate all the rest of the shit that really overpower the artists that be on these trap beats. And I feel like y'all be skating by off a good beat. Okay, if I want to get beats, I will get Candy and we'll go around Puerto Rico, okay, and get a studio. But however, y'all not doing it with Metro Boomin, y'all not doing it with Tay Key, y'all not doing it with all the rest of the trap folks. It's just y'all not doing it right now. What's the next popular sound that's coming out? Like, I got Spotify now, and Spotify introduced me to a lot of music, and that's what I listen to, and it just be on like play, and I be like really vibing and listening to what people saying. I can barely when y'all be on them trap beats, it be bubblegum raps. It be like, yeah to this pussy, yeah to this pussy, yeah to this pussy, and it's like, okay, or shoot 'em up, P dead. Shoot 'em up, P dead. Shot 'em up, P dead. Shoot 'em up, P dead. Like, it's like, okay, what's new and what's next? Let's progress past the rap. Tell me a story. Y'all not telling stories no more. That's where y'all feeling at. These short ass songs that y'all are using, 2 minutes. The songs, 2-minute ass songs on the album, girl, it's giving no budget. It's giving, let's put this out. It's giving, P and them ain't really around here like that, how they were, and Scooter and them just kind of got us in the wind. We don't know if we're going left or right. That's why JT is out here picking up extra gigs so she don't just be pigeonholed into being a rapper. Young Miami figured it out back when JT was in jail and we was all screaming free JT, that she needed to be doing more, and that's when we started getting the first glimpse of Carisha Please, when we used to see her and Saucy Santana getting on live together. And that's what I like about Quality Control, is that they didn't just let the artists just be artists, rappers, singers, whatever. They got these people out here in different spaces, in different places, getting brand deals, Carisha doing acting. So I love that for them. But I really feel like the City Girls haven't been the City Girls since period. Okay, and that's giving real 2018 vibes. What's up with that? I want to hear more of y'all Miami sound. I want to hear more of just y'all raw, authentic sound. Y'all really sound like y'all are Atlanta implants. And that's it. What else I had to say about it? It was a lot of the Wig song, Carisha. Girl, the epitome of bubblegum raps. If I could set a flame to the digital file of wigs, I would, because I want to see it burn to the ground, and I want to keep a little piece of the ashes just to know it got burned down. But like I've said before, this really didn't feel like a solid album. It really is giving like EP mixtape, a hodgepodge of stuff going on. JT, what was Uzi at? Uzi couldn't help with, he ain't got no producers you could have used. He ain't got no connects. You know, he don't drop beats. he has a different sound, and he kind of like got other people going after like the sound that he does. Like, what's up with it? And last thing, right when I was just starting to vibe to the damn album, the shit ended. It felt very half baked, very much so half baked. But who wasn't half baked and who needs to be half baked because they are out here trying to gaslight us? Young Jock. I didn't finish the whole Young Jock thing, but I did go and see the 11-minute segment of the Vlad TV shit when he was just out here gaslighting, stoking flames, trying to be funny. All the things that was just, it was the unnecessariness. And for him to not to be able to see that, it was unnecessary for him not to be able to see that he was stoking the flame, and very much so walking the line of like, I hate to say being homophobic, but it was some dog whistles in that shit, and it's like, here we go again, some unwarranted shit. You could have really just gave your answer, cut dry, yes, no, whatever response to this, and moved on. But the fact that it took you 11 minutes to answer this, and you want to say that it's Boosie's fault, nigga, fuck you. It's giving a very hard fuck you, Young Jock, for you to come out here with your perm headed ass, thinking that somebody is looking lustful over you with that lumpy ass nose. Boy, goodbye. And y'all people, black men, hell, black women and folks in general, stop thinking just because someone is attracted to the same sex or a sex in general that they are attracted to you. Okay, because 9 times out of 10, bitch, some of y'all that be thinking like that, the folks who you want to be attracted to you is not even attracted to you. So for you to try to come and lay that burden on us as the gay community or this community that you think is looking, bitch, you're lame as hell. You're lame as hell, Young Jock. Like, you've come out here before with wigs and shit on, with dresses and stuff on, whatever the case might be, whatever the situation is. But for you to act like you are just so much above something and that you are so just uncomfortable is just a little bit baffling to me. And I'm not denying your experience. I'm not denying your feelings. It still can be baffling to me to hear you say some of these things when I've seen some of your actions in the public. But I'm glad Miss Shanika was checking your ass and holding your feet to the fire. And instead of answering her, you said, we finna go to the phone lines. And that was a very bitch made ass move. And Boosie would never. Boosie would never. And if you're going to try to take a page or two out of Boosie book and give us shock value and give us viral moment, because you know a certain community is going to trend about this, then you need to give us the full Boosie moment, nigga. Like that gaslighting, that trying to shape shift and shuck and jive past what's really being discussed and what people are really upset about. Nigga, you are lame as hell, and you really not ready for the smoke on the flame that you just lit. And that's sad. That is very much sad. I still got to go and finish when he was on the radio, because I only saw the piece where Miss Shanika was checking his ass, okay? And he scapegoated on by her. But I'm just, black men, let's stop being weird. Let's very much so stop being weird. Like, I don't know what, like a lot of times when folks act like how Young Jock act, from my experience, some people have their own internalized issues, their own internalized trauma that they haven't dealt with, they don't want to address. They try to act like it didn't happen. Whatever the hell the case may be, they have their own experience attached to this, and that's why they're acting in that manner, and they don't want to discuss that, so they try to shift it off on something else that's supposed to be a little bit more lighter than letting you get into their business. But shout out to Lil Boosie. I can't believe I'm giving Boosie ass a shout out, because I can't stand his ass either. But shout out to Lil Boosie for continuing to have these silly ass community conversations. We need to have less conversations about Jada Pinkett and how she need to stop being to blame for some of this stuff. And if y'all gonna blame her for some, because her and Will supposed to be one, at some point Will gotta catch some of this blame, especially when it pertains to the fact of the divorce, because as she can walk down to the same courthouse. He can walk down to the same courthouse. He can go gather somebody that got the same association to the bar. He can go talk to somebody who got damn just as much knowledge and just as much whatever as Jada. Okay, so at some point we gotta shapeshift this off of Jada, because y'all kind of delayed on some of this stuff. Will Smith been told y'all it was cheaper to keep her. When Will Smith said that, I already knew them niggas was doing their own shit. When somebody tell you it's cheaper to keep her, they have discussed this. They understand. They have done the paperwork. They have called in auditors and third parties and friends who have done the paperwork and the due diligence to understand with their Medea calculator. This shit don't add up. This just paperwork and business. At this point, That is what that is. We unite when we gotta unite. But until then, I'm over here and you go over there. And that's what they've been doing. I think Will Ben did his thing. Will was the one that wanted all of this stuff, marriage, and been doing stuff because that's what he wanted for Jada anyway. So they've been having their differences about things. And I think because y'all and we the people have set up here and herald these people as, powerful black couple, black love, black magic, this the love I want, that they probably felt that pressure. They probably felt that pressure. I remember years ago, Gary with the T was sitting up there talking about Will and Jada, and he said it was some smoke and some fire. Gary said the same thing about Beyonce. And y'all dogged him and didn't believe him. Then they go and do a whole album and y'all sell out the tour. I'm just saying. But who we not finna continue to sell out and get him money is that damn Sean King. I've been telling y'all for the longest years on end that Sean King ass is just not here for his ass is a scammer. Okay, Sean King as is an alleged. I'm gonna say alleged because I don't need nobody coming after me because I ain't got the money for it. I'm gonna have to be asking y'all for money after that. Y'all gonna think I'm a scammer. Allegedly, he's a scammer for some of the stuff that he's been doing. Go down to the Twitter and you will see the allegedness yourself. I don't know the facts. I'm just telling you what I've been reading for years, and I'm gonna stand with Gary with the T. If it's some smoke, it's some fire. Okay, Tamir Rice, mama that came out here, Sean King and Tamika Mallory, and there's some more of them in that segment group, niche of people that have made money, dollars off of dead black people slain by police. Where they ass now? You ain't seen them in the last fucking 4 years. Why? Because it ain't an election year. People ain't hype. They can't keep y'all on hype all the time because y'all gonna realize that they ain't really doing shit besides making money off of this. But go and do your own due diligence when it comes to Sean King. Don't just be looking on Instagram. Instagram is delayed and it is skewed and it is just a facade of life. Okay. Don't look for Instagram for the source of truth. Excuse me. Go and see what the people is really saying. Go and look on the Tick of the Talker and go and look on Twitter, now known as X, and do your due diligence before you go and send that man money. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that. And let me get up off here before I be asking y'all for money for some attorney fees and attorneys be around here flipping on folks like the Trump folks. That's what I should have came on here and dragged the girls out here, the former Trump attorney giving them tears yesterday. No, girl, your ass sat up here around here for 10 damn years practicing law, trying to pass the damn bar and shit, however that shit went for you to get your credentials, for you to go and represent Donald Trump, just for you to give us tears because you didn't do due diligence. Bitch, you went through all this schoolwork and they didn't teach all that down to the bar? They didn't teach all that down to the law school, I mean? I'm fucking confused, girl. Keep them goddamn tears and let us know how the community service go. I'm out this bitch like puppies. Bye.